Hey, what's up everyone? Daniel Kayser here for Unreal Engine here at E3 2017 inside the PlayStation booth, talking with Tam from Polyarc about one of the big surprises of the show, Moss, a great, amazing looking game for PSVR. Congratulations on the announce. Tell us all about the project.
Moss is a game about a hero named Quill. And you take the role of the reader and you're assisting her on her adventure.
Tell us a little bit about Quill and what we can expect when we experience the game.
So one of our big goals with Quill is to let you establish a relationship with her. So Quill, being the primary hero of the game, you are there to help her succeed on her objective. She's actually out to rescue a member of her family, and she needs your help. And so we're really trying to play up in the design of the game the fact that she's a real living thing and that you can interact with her and she knows you're there. And so she sees you. When you reach your hand out, you can hold her and feel her heartbeat. And it's really kind of a cooperative adventure, if you want to use that term, although you're guiding her with the controller and you're reaching into the world. Hopefully it feels like a partnership.
So when you are in the world and you are guiding Quill, talk a little bit about some of the things you'll encounter to help her on her journey in terms of the puzzles and what else we might encounter.
So what's interesting about your relationship with Quill is that each of you has a slightly different capability. You're bound to Quill and you go where she goes. So if she can't leave the room, you can't leave the room. And you can reach in and interact with large objects and move them around and manipulate things, but fundamentally you need her to defeat the combat and hit the switches and solve the puzzles. And so there's kind of this asymmetrical capability that you each have, and so only by cooperating can you solve the challenges that the game presents you.
So it sounds like a perfect match for VR, obviously on PSVR. Did you have the game concept and then realize that you wanted to do this in VR, or were you looking for something for VR and came up with the game concept?
That's a great question. We started from what we decided were the fundamental first principles of a good VR game, and so we knew we wanted you to feel immersed. We really wanted you to feel like you were in a place. We knew we wanted you to use physical interaction. We wanted you to reach into the world and grab a hold of things with your hands and really make use of the fact that that feels really intuitive. And then lastly, we really want to establish a relationship with the character. It's a new thing. It's a new thing that you can be there with the character. You can lean in and look and feel like you're actually there. Everything that we did with the game stemmed from those conclusions, and we built it from the bottom up that way.
Yeah, it's awesome, and you guys are pioneering too, right? Because there aren't a ton of examples just yet, but PSVR is all the rage. Can't even find it on the store shelves. Talk about your excitement level in bringing this to such a wide audience for PSVR.
We're extremely excited. Sony's been great partners, and we're very excited for their customers. We know that the people that play PSVR will appreciate some of the classic elements in the game design that we have, and we're also really excited to bring our own unique flair to it, to incorporate what makes VR really great and make a new thing by mixing those elements. And then lastly, the DualShock 4 tracking works really well so that we can let you reach into the world and interact with things, but at the same time, guiding the hero with a controller feels amazing.
One thing VR is all about is immersion, of course, and if there's one thing we know about VR you can't compromise when it comes to quality of your content. Talk a little bit about how Unreal Engine is helping to bring Moss to life.
I could go on, but the number one thing, honestly, is the iteration time. It's been a really stable platform for us to develop on. It's been really quick for us to have an idea and try it out and turn it around. And I cannot overstate how important that has been, because there's not a single piece of the game that we've made that we ever got right on the first try. And sometimes it's the 20th try. And if we can do 10 of those tries in one day, and then the next 10 in the next day, and then we're done, that is just, it's saving us, because it's uncharted territory, and we need that.
Awesome. Well, you guys are a small team, but you're really kicking butt here at E3. Everybody's really excited about this. So what do we know about the development cycle, and when can we expect Moss to come to PSVR?
So the development cycle, I can say that we started a prototype over a year ago, and we entered full production at the end of last year, and we're aiming for a holiday ship.
All right, well, best of luck. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us here at E3. For the very latest on Unreal Engine, just head online to unrealengine.com.